Hey lady, guess what? We have officially opened applications for our next round of the Soul Elite Mastermind. This is an elite mastermind coaching experience for game-changing feminine leaders. I started noticing a new caliber of women being attracted to my message. And these are the women that are often 6- and 7-figure business owners who are here to make an impact in the world, but you might also be burning out. So do you want to enjoy your kids, continue to create a profitable career while establishing and creating the connections that you desire in your relationships, and also be able to understand your children on a deeper level? What is their behavior really telling me? Why do I feel a little disconnected? And there has to be a more holistic approach to help them mind, body, and soul so that they grow up to become the person that they were born to be, while you maintain who you were supposed to be. Do you want to create a work schedule that's in alignment and on your terms? Sometimes working more, sometimes creating less, giving yourself the flexibility to go on vacation with your family, all while making a difference either in your company or in the world. Do you want to become an effective leader, empowering people to create action on their own terms, so that you have more time and energy to make a bigger impact, while knowing the people you surrounded yourself with are supporting you in the way that they're supposed to? If you're ready to rock 2019 and up-level both personally and professionally, and be surrounded with like-minded, game-changing women who are here to make an impact and make a difference in the world, then I highly, highly suggest you check out Soul Elite. mamasincontrol.com/Soul Elite. Simply fill out the application and we will be in touch for your next steps, which is an introductory call to make sure it's a good fit. Either way, know that you are not alone, change is possible, and nobody creates life on their own terms without support. Let's dive in. If you're burnt out, the universe shuts down and says she's not ready. Hey ladies, I'm back and excited to speak to you today about this topic. So that quote that I said was from my amazing friend and colleague, Jennifer Bronsnick. You can check her out at themindfulfamily.com. I had Jennifer coming into my coaching group yesterday or a few days ago, and she spoke to the ladies about human design. I'm definitely no expert in human design, but I'll tell you a little bit about what it's given me. And I highly, highly, highly suggest that you contact Jennifer directly if you want to learn more about it for yourself or your family. And again, just go to themindfulfamily.com. So human design, the whole philosophy behind it is that every human has their own design and way of being in the world. It's a little bit different than a personality test. And what I truly love about it is there's kind of 4 categories, 4 different types of people. I'm sure there's many different types of people. But the human design, there's different numbers and categories, kind of decoding, those aspects of you. Definitely get a reading. I know Jennifer does those as well. But the really neat thing is when you're struggling with a child, or you're struggling in your business, or you're being challenged in a marriage or a partnership, human design is really great because you can see, well, you are this person and they are this person. And that's why you collide here. It also gives you a sense of purpose, right? For those of you who are like, what's my purpose? What's my purpose? Where other people just don't care. So much I've learned about myself through human design is that I'm a manifesting generator. There's a lot of manifesting generators in the world, but it's in my DNA to generate and to thrive. And I have a lot of energy, but at the same time, there's parts of me that does not have a lot of energy. There's actually a little bit of a hermit inside of me. If you know human design, you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't worry about it. The point that I'm trying to get to is you become more aware of who you are and how you're supposed to be in the world. And when you do that, we stop blaming ourselves and shaming ourselves and say, shouldn't I be happy doing this? Why do I want more? The reason why we want more is because we're designed to have more. This is in our human design to become the people that we were meant to be. So that's my little rant on human design. But yesterday, while Jennifer was going over human design, explaining to the ladies, and it was just a really good conversation. They had so many aha moments of conflict, why there's conflict in the home, why they're feeling a disconnect in their relationships or their marriage or with money, time, and energy and health. And with one little adjustment, they're like, oh, so if I just approach it this way, I can feel in alignment, or everything will click into place. Or maybe this is why, maybe this type isn't, or this person isn't best suited for this leadership position, but I can put them here. Or this is how I can better ask for help and receive guidance from this type of person. But when she said, if you are burnt out, the universe shuts down and says she's not ready. I was like, oh, yes. One of Jennifer's favorite topics is burnout. And I love talking about burnout because a lot of the women that I work with have gone through burnout, or they're on the verge of burnout. And you don't have to have any formal diagnosis of burnout, but it's a cultural epidemic. And burnout is just a symptom of being out of alignment in your life. So every day when I'm scrolling on Instagram and I see a meme that, oh God, what was the one that I saw today? Something about we sacrifice money, sleep, our body, our sanity to be a mom. And I was like, no. And this person shared it, and it was a big influencer. And she was like, and I wouldn't have it any other way. And I just thought, pay attention to the words that you're using. Pay attention to how we're perpetuating this culture of chronic fatigue and overwhelm. It doesn't have to feel that way. Yes, you have moments. Yes, there's challenges. Yes, fear will come up. But when you work through all of that and say, who am I in the world? How do I want to feel? And you consciously create a life. It doesn't matter if you have a newborn baby or your children are 30 or 50 years old. It doesn't matter what stage you're at. If you're burnt out, you cannot manifest the life that you want because the universe says she's not ready for it. She doesn't have the energetic capacity to hold the vision that I have for her. So be aware of that. If you're chronically overwhelmed, chronically fatigued, your energy is low, you have to prove to the universe that you are open and ready to receiving. And the only way you're going to do that is by taking action to feel the way you want to feel. The more energy and space you create within yourself and in your life, the universe says, she's ready. And then you start to be guided in the direction that you're supposed to go. So know you're not alone, and I highly suggest if you're not familiar with human design, check it out. You can even Google it. There's so much information out there. But just know you're not alone, but you gotta act. And if you don't, nothing will change.